Good evening. Good evening. Ama ni good night. Whatever man. Turn to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor, just smile. Just smile. Kama ni ndume na unasmailia ndume, hiyo hairuhusiwi. Ndume hapana, smailia ndume. Smile to your neighbor. Kama ni mrembo mwambie abuju buju. Mwambie abubu bubu. Abuju buju. Kuna mtu pale amefurahia sana. Now, welcome everyone to this session, Kenyatta University School of Nursing Prom Night. Ama namna gani? So haujapotea, sawa sawa. So before we start, I would like to invite the female delegate. The female delegate atuongoze kwa maombi. Ama achague mtu atuongoze kwa maombi. Yes. Yes. Celestine, umechaguliwa na Roho Mtakatifu kupitia kwa mdomo wa female delegate. Karibu utuongoze katika maombi.
Okay. Shall we pray? Almighty and ever-living Lord, thank you for being God amongst us, my Father. We thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for the gift.
To give us some opening remarks and welcome us officially to this event. Sawa sawa? I remind myself every day that everybody is talented. Sawa? And there's one fundamental talent that everybody possesses. Wekelea mkono moja hivi. Your left hand, wekelea hivi. Chukua ingine. Gonganisha. Yeah, it is called clapping. Sawa? Everybody has the fundamental talent called clapping. Sawa sawa? So as I invite anybody on the stage, sisi kazi yetu kufanya nini? Kupiga makofi. Sawa sawa? Let us clap for the Congress School of Nursing as they come to the stage. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, good evening. Hey, unajua nikiwa hapa tu na feel kama na preach. It is reminding me of my old days when I used to be in the CU. That was before I learned a new thing. Lakini anyway, that was not a very bad thing. Yeah, so mkoaje, mnapendeza bana. Hey, kumbe mnaweza tesa hivi. Anyway, it's a good this is a good evening that at least we are here. I'm very happy to see the outcome of this event because I believe that as nurses we are not just good in class, but even when it comes to things like this. Si ndio? Sitaki kutaja mtu lakini naona tu venye watu wamemalizia ama nisimalizie. Yeah, so I want to take this time to welcome everyone on board, and the success of this event has been because of you. I know that time is a little bit behind us, but we are going to be as fast as possible. Vipi. So I want to introduce people we have in the house. And first of all, I want to introduce nursing students. These are nursing students from KU because they are our main agenda as to why we are here. So nursing students, tunaweza tiklapia tu kofi moja tu. Just one clap. Thank you so much. I can see Terry Bell. She traveled all the way from Embu. She said that I had because of kuchukua hii crown ya Miss Kuson bana. Si ndio? So very fast. I don't know whether I should start with ladies first ama men conference imesema tuanze na gents. Tuende tuna ile ya kitambo. Yeah, so in our presence we have a representation from Kesna. And also we also have invited guests from other universities. So from my far right? From my far right, we have the organizing secretary, Kesna. On the second from the organizing secretary, Kesna, I don't want to say their name because they will also introduce themselves. Si ndio? So nikiwamalizia majina, nikisemea majina nitakuwa nimewamalizia. Second we have the former Congress School of Nursing on Kenya University, and also atawaambia position anashikilia kwa hizi Kesna, si ndio? It is a very big position of which I even forgot. Yeah, then next we have the lady in that very beautiful dress. She's also from Kesna. I'm telling you, these people have very big positions until I'm forgetting which position do they hold. And then we have Mr. President. We have the President Kesna, and also he's also the President ICNSI. So without saying much, they will introduce themselves. I have realized that over time, ukiambia watu majina before they introduce themselves to the stage, you usually forget. So I don't want you to forget their names. I want them to introduce themselves. So just a quick review of the program that we are going to have, although the MC will also brief you on that. We are going to have this session, of which we will have a talk, we will discuss a little bit. And then after that, we are going to proceed to the dining part, where we will have our dinner, which is our main thing. And then from there, sherehe tunamalizia huko chini, si ndio? Sherehe tunayo ama hatuna? Hiyo sauti si ya watu wako na sherehe bwana. Sherehe tunayo ama hatuna? Tunayo. Okay. So very fast, wacha tuanze na this very beautiful lady here, and then atakuja aseme one or two things as we proceed. So I want to return the mic to the MC so that he can coordinate the next session.
Thank you very much. Wapi makofi ya Congress? Wapi makofi ya Congress? Watu ni kama wameanza kulala. People seem to be sleeping already. Wacha tufufue akili za binadamu. Take your right hand. Do what I'm doing. Your right hand. Do what I'm doing. That is the right hand, eh? Okay? Just next to your neighbor's chest. Just next to. Don't touch them. Hands where I can see them, my friend. Thank you. Take the left hand. Point that finger. Point it. Now put it under that hand belonging to your neighbor. No. Just the way you're seated. Now do this, eh? Not your left finger under your right hand. Your left finger under your neighbor's right hand. Okay? Left hand to the left. Tuanze na hiyo. Left hand to the left. Right hand over that finger. When I say grab, you grab that finger. So? And when I say grab, you release that finger. Isishikwe. Tumeelewana? Tumeelewana? Wacha tujaribu. Hiyo kidole inafaa iko upande ya left. Hivyo. Asa kama kuna mtu hapo connect. Okay? Let us now give it a try. Grab. Okay, now we know what we're supposed to be doing. Now let us do it well. Let us now do it well, eh? Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Grab. focused, eh? You are not focusing. This opportunity to introduce our first speaker of the night, going by the name Lilian Karara. Wapi makofi yake akikuja jamani? Makofi, makofi, makofi. Wonderful, welcome.
I'm really glad to be here. And when I got this invitation from Alex, I was really delighted, and I was like, yeah, I really need to attend this event. Yeah, okay. Other than, what do I say? Okay, I've been in leadership for quite a while. I'm the current school rep for School of Nursing in Kenya University, though outgoing. Let me just say outgoing. I've also been, I'm the outgoing student president. I'm also privileged to have been among the founding members of KESNA. I think Donald will tell you more about KESNA. And I'm also privileged to be the current Hexagon student president. Yeah, najua mmesoma hizo associations. Yeah, najua mmesoma hizo associations kwa fundamentals of nursing. So, yeah, that is my current position. And I really don't know what to tell you, but maybe I can just talk something small about Hexagon. Yeah, it is a borderless college of nurses that comprises 16 countries, member countries in East, Central, and Southern Africa. Even as a Google, you can log into the website and check out what they do. Yeah, so it's a very nice and an exciting body to be part of. You get to form your networks. You get to attend so many conferences, and you get to know the who is who in the nursing profession. So what I'm just going to do as I finish up, I want to give you a homework. Just go and check out what Hexagon is. Yeah, and be a part of it. Follow the activities. I think we'll be doing campus tours so that we can recruit students and novice nurses to the organization. But at the moment, since right now it's a little too late, yeah, there is the upcoming conference in Nakuru at Sarova Woodlands, and I'm going to task you, if you can sing, if you can dance, if you can do a skit, if you can do something creative and exciting, anything about nursing, you can do that. Record a short video clip of yourself or a group. Then I'll leave my email address so that you can email it to me, so that you can be able to showcase your presentation at the upcoming Hexagon conference. So thank you very much, guys. It has been nice meeting all of you. You all look fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You think standing in front of people and speaking is easy? It is not easy. Is it easy? Clap for her. Naona jasho. Now, next up, I would like to invite this very beautiful lady to introduce herself. Just tell us something before I introduce our speaker of the day. Sawa sawa? Wapi makofi yake akikuja?
Hi guys. I go by the name Cynthia Wema. ION alumni and just cleared my internship like a month ago from Narok County. And today I was invited to come and celebrate with you by, okay, I won't say that, but thank you guys for the invite, and I'm glad to be part of this night. Yes, and please Dempsey. Where did we go to? Or should I just call the next lady? Oh yeah. Thank you guys.
With brief words. Allow me to invite our speaker of the day. He goes by the name Ngalula Donald. Ngalula Donald is a registered nurse, having done Bachelor of Science Nursing. Ngalula Donald is the president of Kesna. The president Kesna, he will tell us more about Kesna. And Donald is also the country representative to ANSI. He will tell us what is ANSI in full and how, what, and why he works with ANSI. All that now, and this session atawaambia mengi zaidi. Sawa sawa? Ngalula Donald. Before I invite him, I would like to take this moment to recognize the presence of the Sekjen Kusa. Wapi makofi yake akiingia? Sekjen, you can just wave to the people. Wave to your people. Makofi yake? Thank you very much. That is the Sekjen Teddy Odhiambo. Now allow me to allow you to put your hands together for Ngalula Donald. Makofi yake hadi afike hapa. Twende kazi. Makofi. Ule apige makofi. Thank you very much.
Hi. Sasedi? Imagine niongeleshe tu. Sasedi? Wewe ni mko nyuma. Sasa kwa nini mkosea kitu? Salamu tu. Acha nirudie tena. Hi, Sasedi. How are you doing? I know it's late in the night and probably some of us are hungry, like I am. I mean, it's normal, right? Yeah, for those who probably took something by 8 p.m., you know what normal medical physiology says about digestion. The foods which undergo fast release and the food which undergo slow release. And I know for comrades being comrades, most of the meals we take are carbohydrates. You know carbohydrates are fast release foods, right? So it would be very normal if most of us are hungry, just like I am. I only took a cup of coffee at around 7 p.m. as I was preparing to come. Of course, sugarless. So I'm also in that tribe. So it serves me great pleasure and honor to come to KU today. First of all, this microphone will restrict me a lot. I like walking through the audience as I talk to them, so that we'll be able to connect well. Ama namna gani? Si kutembea ndani humu hivi. You connect better with the people you are talking to. Because I believe as a student of communication and health action training, where we are taught about communication and person-centered care, you should be able to connect with the people you are talking to, so that they absorb you in their emotions and you absorb them, and then speak directly into their souls. So, colleagues, allow me to call you colleagues, both those ones who are looking at me and those ones who are looking down. So, I'm trying to restrict so that Alex Arudi, because I think it will be very important for him to hear what we are going to share together. I don't think I have a speech per se. It will be more of a sharing and interactive session. As you've been told, my name is Ngalula Donald. I also have a third name. It's called Wanyonyi. I rarely use it for obvious reasons. The reason is obvious, right? And it's not obvious. You're already laughing, so it's obvious. I serve as the current chairperson of the president for KESNA. KESNA stands for Kenya Student and Novice Nurses. And I also serve as the country representative. I represent Kenya to ANSI. ANSI is African Novice Nurses and Students Initiative. Allow me to decipher this, whatever I'm talking about. Or should I say where I work to? I've worked with USAID, having completed my internship last year, so you can see I'm still young, right? I completed my internship, thank you. I completed my internship last year, October 15th. Then I immediately got a contract with USAID through a program called MSH, Management Sciences for Health, as a technical advisor, specifically data analyst, to analyze data for a survey that was being done in 13 counties about facility preparedness for COVID-19. After that, I got another contract with Washington State University Global Health Kenya and Cambridge as a research assistant. I completed my contract a few weeks ago as I look for other engagements. Isn't that amazing? Thank you. Now, colleagues, normally I feel very passionate to talk to student nurses because I understand when I was a nursing student in Moi University where I trained, and most of the time, oh, you want to clap for Moi? Clap for Moi. Ama mko na beef na Moi? I thought it's only your end you wanakuanga na beef na Moi. Nyinyi yenu inakuanga na jei kwa tama? Amna beef kama hiyo? Oh, wow, amazing. You must be pure souls. So, well, it's okay. I know for us, Moi, our beef is always with Baraton University. And the reasons are obvious, because we take their girls, they take our girls. And we meet in clinicals, everybody wants to outshine the other one. The way BSS behave, right? In the world. We do a Baraton, I must outshine this person. So it's normal, but after school, we love each other like nobody's business. Anyhow, away from that one, so as I was saying, I have been a nursing student, and I understand the confusion. Mostly first year is a confused year, and second year, you become super confused. Third year, you begin asking yourself, am I really doing the right thing? Okay, why am I really here? Is this what I really want to do? Okay, then what happens after nursing school? Fourth year, you just want to finish school and go for internship and earn your 78,000 shillings and move on with life. Right? So in realization of this one, that is why we came up with KESNA. As I've said, KESNA stands for Kenya Students and Novice Nurses. And I really hope I'll get enough of your attention on this one, even though we are all hungry, so that because this is most important. The purpose of KESNA is to bridge the gap between studentship and professionalism and practice. You all understand the confusion that young nurses always go through after just graduation and you want to go into practice. It's a very big gap. Trust me, if you have not faced that type of confusion, it's coming. That one I can guarantee you, it's coming. Because nursing school is so rigorous to a point that you will rarely get time for social life. So, most of the time people don't connect with the realities outside nursing school. Are we together? Yes. Tuko pamoja? Yes. Wadau, tuko pamoja? Asantiko. So, that is why we came with KESNA. So KESNA, kazi yake, ama the purpose ya KESNA ni kusaidia kufanya nini? Kubridge hiyo gap between studentship and professionalism. And now, there are many things that we are doing for students. As you've seen, as the chairperson, I already graduated, I'm a novice nurse. So we have students and we have novice nurses. Students are you. Novice nurses are those ones who have graduated up to, from 0 years of experience up to 5 years of experience. Tuko pamoja? And as you can see in our leadership, we have many students in our leadership. We have 10 leaders in the National Governing Council. Helen is one of them as the Assistant Secretary General, Organizing Secretary, sorry. Among other students, both from KMTC and BSNs. Because one thing we believe, for me as an individual, we don't have a KMTC nurse and we don't have a university nurse. We have got one common tribe, and that common tribe is called nursing. Are we together? I understand when we go to the wards, we always have this friction of, these are diploma, these are degree nurses. That is a notion that we should really water down and realize that, yes, we have got different qualification levels, but one thing that unites us is one thing called nursing. When we have problems with employment, when we have problems with salaries, those problems don't affect diploma or degree or we say certificate. It affects nursing. So when we have issues that we want to provide advocacy, we provide advocacy because we are nurses. Are we together? So KESNA and our motto, or let me say our tagline, is always unity for the sake of the profession. So many things that we do for the sake of the profession. The membership of KESNA as students, we always encourage that you become a member through your nursing school association. For example, in JQuad, they have the JKUNSA. Here in JQuad, I understand we have what? Sanku, or something like that. Snaku. You have the Snaku. Snaku. So, how does it work? You can still come. I know some people are praying, it's good if they don't pray before we pray for food. So, the membership is simple. You have to pay a monthly subscription after applying to become a member. The monthly subscription for students is 100 shillings per month. That is, you can equally pay for the whole year, which is 1,200. For us who have graduated, it's 300 bob per month. But right now, I can tell you for sure, I have never gone to any university or any college and told you can bear witness. You must pay to become a member. Why? Right now, we are doing what is called, we are building a structure. So that first of all, you must know what KESNA is, what we stand for, and what you can benefit as being a member. So that if you remove your 100 shillings per month, you know you are getting value for your 100 bob. I know 100 bob is a lot for a student. It's good money. So you must get value for your money. Now, what do we do as Kesna? Number one, we've been having things called campus convoy. The campus convoy, I remember the first campus convoy happened here in KU during the career mashup in 2019, where we bring you mentors, people who have already finished school like you, or people who are still students like you, but they have made advancements in the profession. They come and talk to you because tunajua nurses, the way we student nurses, I know. We are always in a certain cocoon where we just, me, I'm just a nursing student, I can't do anything extra. No! We have people who have been nurses and nursing students and doing exemplary things, including representing Kenya internationally. I'm going to give you examples. For example, the immediate former first vice chairperson, she's called Zipporah Iregi. Through Kesna, right now Zipporah has got a lot of international links. Last year in November, she went to represent us in Barcelona, courtesy of Kesna. Zipporah went to represent us in Kesna in the World Hospitals Organization's conference to speak on how young nurses can be involved in management and policy. Are we together? So, we have other people like Rashid Salim. He's coming, he's on the way, he just talked. Who is the former chairperson? Rashid Salim represents Africa in the International Council of Nurses. You know ICN, right? So in ICN, we have the Students Steering Group. Rashid Salim from Kenya and Kesna represents the entire of Africa in the International Council of Nurses Student Steering Group. He speaks for Africa. And that one came through what? Came through Kesna. Are we together? Because ICN saw the way Kesna is doing things. On when was it? On Wednesday, I met with Canadian nursing students who are in Kenya. They are coming to UN for exchange program. So I managed to meet them and have a brief session with them, around 10 minutes. So we're exchanging and asking them how they are doing things and how we are doing things. And they were amazed when we tell them, for us we have Kesna which does advocacy and this. Because at that time we took a meeting with them, from a meeting with Kenya Health Professionals Oversight Authority, the CEO. We were meeting to discuss issues concerning internship. You've heard about guys crying about internship, right? Simesikia. So part of the job of Kesna is to provide advocacy so that these processes can be hastened. And remember, I'm using the word advocacy, not radicalism, advocacy. You never find Kesna telling us, "Tendo kwa barabara we demonstrate because we have a problem." The work of Kesna, we teach people about advocacy. Advocacy is about making your voice to be heard, giving people a reason to listen to you, providing value. It is something that even our union, Kenya National Union of Nurses, imeshindwa kufanya. They cannot talk about internship. They cannot. We've been here, we've been in this system for some time and we understand. So right now, we as leaders of Kesna, if we go to the Ministry of Health, they will listen to us more than they will listen to the union leaders. Why? Because of advocacy. You create a value and give people a reason why they should listen to you. Tuko pamoja? As I finish off, so Kesna provides you an opportunity to grow yourself as a young nurse, as a young nurse leader. We have a program for young nurses who are leaders, which develops young nurses. Right now we are developing a project for research where we want to develop young nurses and student nurses who are passionate about research so that you can undergo training on research methods and be funded to do short-term research work. It's still in process so that we work together with Cambridge and other international partners. We have programs regarding sexual and reproductive health. On Tuesday we had a meeting with Reproductive Health Network, Kenya, and IPPF, that is a Planned Parenthood Forum. We want to come up with a project or a program to train student nurses and young nurses who are passionate about sexual reproductive health and rights and abortion care, so that they can be trained on self-care and and advocacy tools. So those are three. I've talked about leadership, I've talked about research, I've talked about sexual reproductive health. Right now, as case now, we've supported over 2,000 girls in 5 counties regarding menstrual health. We buy menstrual health products and support each girl for 6 months. So you've been to Baringo, you've been to Kilifi, Nairobi, Kiambu, Trans Nzoia, and Nakuru. So if we get a girl like this one, we ensure we've supported this one girl for 6 months. I know other people support them for 1 month. Wanakuja wanapatia kila mtu pad moja moja. It's called that pad. But for you as case now, we look at sustainability. So each girl is given 12 packs of sanitary pads. It's a program that we are still doing to reach out to the community. ANSI is Africa Students and African Novice Nurses and Students Initiative. So ANSI is for the entire of Africa, where we have young nurses coming together to form one umbrella to represent Africa. The purpose of ANSI again is to provide capacity building for young nurses. The more you join KESNA and you take part into the events of KESNA, you realize the benefits that are there. One thing that I always don't resist doing, sometimes our members look for jobs. Then anaambiwa kama kuna any recommendation letter from any association amewahi kuwa, he should get that recommendation letter. I've already written 3 recommendation letters for some of our members, and all the recommendation letters I've ever written, all of them have gotten the jobs they were looking for. So we provide you a point of reference as a social proof that you're a reliable person. Now, dear colleagues, as I see many of you are tired, but allow me to mention this one. Nursing is the most amazing course you'll ever do in your life. You can take it to the bank. I don't know why people say take it to the bank. Let me also copy. You can take it to the bank. Nursing is I can tell you the truth. Nursing is a course that once you complete, especially as a BSN, you are already at a level that is incomparable with other people. Why? Because nursing as a profession is exposed to a vast range of opportunities which other courses are limited. Let me say, for example, medicine. You as a nurse trained in Kenya, you can literally work in any part of the world without any restriction. People who have done medicine, I'm sorry if you have made any ridiculous idea, people who have done medicine, for them to go and work outside, let's say for example, for them to work in USA, they'll have to undergo USA medical training and exams. For them to work in UK, they'll have to do another refresher course. But for you, you just need to do a licensure exam, which is easier than LCK exams. Nursing, according to the World State of Nursing Report of 2020, we are projecting to have a very big shortage of nurses by the year 2025 and towards 2030. Who are those people who will be in positions? It will be you. And I want you to develop this mentality. You don't have to work in a hospital for you to be a nurse. Look at me. I finished internship and I've never worked in any hospital. And trust me, I'm not looking to work in any hospital. Why? In fact, nikipatanga job applications, job adverts, so this hospital is looking for a nurse, the first thing I do, I send it to my colleagues. I have received around 3 job offers. Just when I finished internship, I received 3 job offers. Because these are people you know, you've networked with, you've developed a very good social property with them. So they want to employ you. Kama niaje kiongozi, tuko na opportunity hapa, hiyo si unaweza kuja na see. Okay, thank you. Hospital is not really my thing, but I can refer you. So I've always referred friends. I mean, niaje kuna opportunity, I'm referring you, please go take up this job. Why? there is always more beyond the bedside. WhatsApp platforms are kiasi na ziko. Maybe some of you are already in. Those ones who joined early. For those ones who want to be added later, we will talk about it, then you'll be added. If you also want to follow me on Twitter, it's good. I mean, why not? So if you go to Twitter, everywhere, in all my social media handles, just at Galula Donald. You'll always find me there. So Twitter is at Galula Donald. Instagram, I'm trying to see if I can manage. Instagram is at Galula Donald. If you go to LinkedIn, where I am very active, it's also Galula Donald. So you'll find me very active on Twitter and LinkedIn. So looking forward to interacting with you. Otherwise, thank you very much, Mkuu. I think this is where I hand it back.
Thank you very much. One more round of applause for Galula Donald. Thank you. Some people were not clapping all through, but when they had lunch, anyway, tuharakishe lunch ikuje, Galula Donald akuja aongee tena. Ama namna gani? Nampige makofi, si ndio? Now at this point I would like to invite the Secretary to tusalimie tu. Just wave, say something on this microphone. I see you have a team. Come on, introduce them. But this is your time. Karibu bwana Secretary. Makofi yake jamani.
Mambo, watu wa nursing. Mko aje? Our guest speaker, Mr. Donald, a very astute speaker with a shrewd ability to disseminate content. Actually, he has disseminated the content with a great show of zealotry. Sindio? Yeah, and this session is like an exhibition platform for opportunities if you're very keen. Yeah, there are so many things and I've learned a lot. I've never been in such a session, especially for those people I call madaktari. Na nikirudi KU, I'll be able to tell the VC that, you know, we have 1, 2, 3 plans. Na the congressman mwenye alini-invite hapa, akona plan, a good one to the School of Nursing. And so that we support the program, because they are all for the benefit of the students who are partaking the EO course naitwa nursing, before I sit down, because today I don't want to talk much, in as much as I'm the voice of comrades and my work is to talk, then I'm paid. Allow me introduce Mr. Solomon Musyoki and Mr. Ken, famously known as Balozi. Mr. Solomon Musyoki is a CEO, CEO Indomitables. Wakati tulikuwa tunatambua, he was our right-hand man. Awasalimie, then Mr. Ken will also greet us. And we call it a day. Yeah. My name is Teddy Viambo, your Secretary General.
Good evening. Good evening once more. My name is Solomon Musyoki, but naitwa Solo Daktari. Sindio? Yeah, I'm so happy to be here today. Mimi si daktari wa mitishamba. Mimi yule amekuwa kiingilia kidogo nafanya medicine. So I know most of us have interacted in the streets of KU, and mostly tunapatana pale Kiambu, si ndio? Kuna wale wanaga wanajaza basi saa 4:30 na mtu tuliingia na yeye saa 2 na shift yake ni mpaka saa 12. Na waona hapa. Sasa bado unaniangalia nikutaje. I know them, so we've interacted so much. I'm a 4th year School of Medicine. a really close friend to most of us in nursing. And I'm so happy to be here. I was invited, though I was not told how people are supposed to wear. So I came the way I came. So I came the way I came. I was not told I'm supposed to be in a tie or something. But I'm really happy to be here. This is really good. I've also learned a lot. I've learned a lot, especially from the speaker. A lot of things have touched me when he said, we must think beyond the bedside. As medics, I actually regard all of us as medics. We are all in the same plate, the same way he said we are all nurses, the same way we are all medics, the same way we are all health providers, si ndio? Si tunapona pale Kiambu, unakimbia street hivi na kimbia ingine, si ndio? Unaenda na sindano, mimi naenda na dawa. Tunasaidiana, si ndio? Yeah, so the same way we are the same healthcare providers, and we are here to build each other. We are here to network, so that when you have an opportunity for a doctor, I'm there. When I have an opportunity for a nurse, you're there. When you have an opportunity to get into the corporate world, to get into WHO or whatever, we're able to help each other. So Solomon Musyoki is my name. As I said, I was the CEO, or I am the CEO because we are still the sitting government, the CEO of Indomitables. I'm a political enthusiast and a health student. So thank you so much. Nimesikia kuna fununu School of Medicine na nursing tutawekwa pamoja. So tuko school moja, si ndio? Si tuko school moja? So amesema anataka college of health sciences. So regard me as one of yours, and I also regard you as one of mine. Sasa, thank you so much. May God bless you. Ken.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Praise be to God. Habari zenu madaktari, mimi ni mwalimu. Naitwa Ken alias Balozi. Nilikuja hapa around 5 p.m. Mr. Sekjen called me akaniambia Congressman School of Nursing Bwana Kitele amemwalika ako na bash nursing night something. Na mimi nimesema this is an opportunity nikuja hapa nitulie na balozi zangu tu nishukuru Mungu. So mimi nimekuja sherehe na nimesikia mambo mengi. Asante. Wacha niite tena malizia hapo kidogo.
I didn't want to come back to stage, but nimekumbuka kitu that there is a restructuring plan by the university management. So tulikaa chini, having somebody who gives information as it is with a lot of honesty is even better, sindio? Tukaulizwa, if at all we want to witness or go through what Moi University or call it that other university in Nakuru, Kenyatta had gone through because of the restructuring process or lack of money or lack of funds, or the double restructuring plan in the University of Nairobi, and again increase or increment of fees to the students. And we said, now we want to compare between increment of fees and restructuring. And we said, we better go for restructuring. Because already we have SSP students, we have wale the job, na kulipa fee, si kitu rahisi, sindio? So we resolved that we support the restructuring plan by the university management so that kila kitu kiende sawa. Mshaelewa? Mshaelewa kabisa? So that is why we have embraced it, and very soon, that is September, we are expecting, and it is going to happen, that every school, every course, kila mtu ata resume for physical learning. Si hiyo ni kitu kizuri? And lastly, najua mmekuja hapa, you have gained some content. Mmeambiwa maneno ya kumtoa nyoka pangoni. I would like to give my congressman some 2,000 shillings. Watu wa celebrate, si ndio? Hata mkikuja hapa, si mlikuja mko na matumaini ya mambo madogo madogo, si ndio? So that after umepata content pia uenjoy, si ndio? So namuongezea hiyo kidogo na mcelebrate, si ndio?
Before we move to dinner, I would like to invite the female delegates to say hi and say something formally before we move to the next session. Makofi yake akikuja.
Hi guys. Mko sawa? Okay, now right now it's about 12. Actually it's 12:01 and I don't want to say a lot. But first of all, I just like to say thank you guys for coming. As in this means a lot to us. As in nursing school, you guys. Unajua wenye tuko, I feel like sometimes you are like atuko that participative in this event, but thank you so much for turning out. I'm sure you had busy schedules, and also thank you so much for the guests who came today, for the Kusa guys and also for the Kensna guys. Thank you so much for taking time off your busy schedules and attending these events, and thank you so much for that. Another thing, as it's like you make it a speech as such, because leo ni siku ya sherehe by the way, and one thing that kama nimetoa heels jua hapana, tumechoka, tunataka saa sherehe. But let me just emphasize on a few things that I heard from our speeches today. First of all, make sure you know your neighbor today. As in, take time to say hi, hopefully get a number, but see it in nini, just get to know the person. I'd like us to form deeper connection amongst each other. I realize as in upper 4th years or 3rd years, yani hata you don't even know your classmates. Tunasema tungoje huyu, unashangaa huyu ni nani. Kindly get to know your neighbor and hopefully let's network also with these guys and also with these things. Sawa. Another thing I've heard about it is let's take opportunities by the way. Nursing, sijui kama if all of you are forced into this course ama kama kuna watu waliingia hapa juu ya passion. But one thing I was told about nursing is about opportunities by the way. Kindly let's take advantage of that. And another thing let's have fun. As in me nasikia so many misconceptions about nursing. Nursing, mnajaa leave. Nursing munakwanga wapi? I want us guys to show up in these events. As in tukona like I think 3 weeks ago we had the Kusoen tournament in and now we have the nursing dinner. Thank you so much for taking time to attend.
Allow me to invite the Congress. The female delegate amesema kitu ya maana sana. Tuko hapa sherehe by the way. Sawa? Ni serious. Tuko hapa sherehe by the way. Yani si jokes. Sawa? Wonderful. Karibu kiongozi.
Yes, I'm back again. Unfortunately, nimesikia kizungu mingi hapa hadi sasa hivi. I'm trying to borrow some vocabulary from our boss again. Yeah, but anyway, I forgot something very important because it is actually ordained by God. See there? Because you see, when Adam was created and then he was very lonely, and then God said, I think this man needs a helper. Sindio? So, nilimwambia nikishika hii mic nasikia kama mimi ni mhubiri. Na unajua mhubiri akipanda kwa stage, the first thing anasemanga, nimebarikiwa. So I also want to take this opportunity to at least do a very quick introduction of someone very special to me. And she also happens to be a very good judge, by the way, when it comes to Mr. and Mrs. I want to, for this event, because God said that I have given you a helper, you can go and subdue the earth. Sindio? Lakini mimi nime accomplish the first part. The second part I'm still practicing. Hiyo ingine tutafikiria baadaye, si ndio? So very quickly, I want to call to the stage Grace. Hatujabadilisha jina, pia ikaandikwa Kitele hapo after the Grace. But yeah, it will be so much unfair nikikuja hapa na unajua sometimes when you're organizing this thing and then you get stuck. There's somewhere where you go to borrow ideas. They say that they are full of ideas. Sindio? So I used to borrow some ideas from somewhere. Without being much of a preacher, maybe she can introduce herself, and then we shall continue from there. You're welcome.
Hi. Acha nichokozane. Watu wa baba, sema the fifth. Watu wa baba. Watu wa baba. UDA kazi kazi. Nabadilisha jina. As you can see, I'm very passionate about fashion, about charity, and about politics. So, atakama mnaniona nakaa hivi, I'm a national youth leader of a political party, Democratic Party. Yeah, nataka ni wote mkuje mtu join. Watu wa baba. Azimio. Watu wa baba. Azimio. UDA. Yeah, so I also work with the UN as a human rights advocate. I also like fashion very much. I was your judge for Mr. and Miss KU in 2018-2019. And I'm here today, and I'm very proud to be here today. Because of someone special. Tonight niliambiwa tutakuwa na kuchagua Mr. and Miss Kuson, right? Yeah. So there's a beautiful crown for both the Mr. and Miss. Na mtanisaidia kuchagua the Mr. and Miss. So your time ikifika, all the beautiful ladies in the house, piga kelele. All the beautiful ladies in the house, piga kelele. All the guys in the house, piga kelele. Okay, so your time ikifika, tafadhali tujitokeze. We look pretty and we choose our Mr. and Miss Kuso, okay? Thank you. And I love him very much.
Yes, Bwana asifiwe. I can say that God is good, and of course you can see, you can confirm that. Very quickly I want to recognize the presence of SNAPU leaders. It is very unfair because this event was a joint event, so if you don't introduce them, it will be very unfair. And I want also to send apologies from our able SNAPU chairman, Mr. Saboke Mogaka. Kidogo, unajua hizi clinic, sometimes you go for a lot of so many night shifts, and then along the way all the fatigue, and also tumekuwa running up and down with him organizing this thing, so I feel poor. So receive his apologies. I also want to send apologies from Dr. Masika, who is our dean. He was supposed to be with us, but unfortunately he got some other engagements, and therefore we shall be with him we are also looking forward to organize a conference, of which the President Kesna has also given us an highlight that they can also come. We want to merge. We want to merge different universities like Kenyatta University, MKU, JKUAT, and Nairobi. Those who are around, so that we can have a major conference as nurses. Isn't that good? Sijasikia umenipigia makofi. Hey, at least motivate me. For now, I want to introduce our SNACU leaders who are present. We have our able vice chair in SNACU. Oh, by the way, SNACU is a Student Nursing Association of Kenyatta University. So we have Madam Vice Chair. She's around. We also have other representatives, both from different classes and also different levels in the organization setup of SNACU. So our SNACU leaders, kindly kujeni tu mtusalimie. At least I want these nurses to know walichagua kina nani, si ndio? Makofi kwao wakisimama. We love our leaders so much because we know that kama ingekuwa wao, then things could have been a little bit difficult for us. So we know that we have taken quite some time, but after this we are going to proceed to our special. Unaona? Okay. Mr. Kikunga sana. So we can welcome the vice chair, who will also take charge and introduce the rest of the team. Thank you.
Okay, good evening. Okay, hello. Okay, our speaker of the night, Donald Galula, and your team, Congressperson Alex, our female delegate Winnie, and our KUSA secretary and his team, and all of you. God is good all the time. Okay, my name is Celestine Muita Boke. I'm a 2.3 student in the School of Nursing, KU. And I'm so honored to be here today. I'm the current vice chairperson of SNACU, as you heard, Student Nurses Association of Kenyatta University. And that's our union as nursing students of Kenyatta University. That's like our local chapter of the students. And this is my team. Amongst, I don't think all of them are here, but we tried to show up today because this event was a joint between us, the club, and our school. And we saw it twice that it is really good to know each other, by the way, as the female delegate had said. We realized that most of the time tunakwanga tu hapo first year. Hata sahizi there are people who didn't really, mtu unaona mtu akitokea through the gate kikuja hivi and you're shocked huyu ni nani, kumbe is just a second year and you're a first year. So we saw it wise to have this event so that we can unite, we can connect, and the way Mr. Donald had said, networking is very key, by the way. He has talked about Kesna, and let me say that I was privileged to attend a Kesna conference when I was in 1.1 in the University of Nairobi, and it was because I think si mnajua mimi naongeanga sana. Yeah. My friend can confirm. So when I was in 1.1, there was a congress who was called Roger Swere. He was a good friend of mine, na yeye alini connect. Nikakuja conference ya Kesna. Sikuanza Kesna ni mimi, sikuwa najua kitu. I was 1.1, but I just came and I listened to people, nikachukua picha vile mimi napenda picha. And really from that day I was added to the Kesna WhatsApp group, and I follow their webinars, I follow them on Instagram, and guys, let's join Kesna. Kama hauko kwa hiyo ninio WhatsApp group, as he has said, you can talk to him, follow their pages, and let's just connect. Networking is really key. Sawa sawa. I pray that you will be united, even as we are in the university, and even after we get out of the university, because once a family, always a family. May God keep us together always, and may we love each other, so that ukiona two opportunities unaambia mtu bana, we were together, we are a family. Sawa sawa. May God keep us always from this day forth and forevermore. Sawa sawa. Thank you so much, my team. I started the ladies first. Okay, ladies first. Okay, just come right away.
Hi everyone. Nervous, but I'm going to try. So my name is Coach McQuay. A South Sudanese.
Wow.
So I think life is so awesome. So I'm so glad that I'm in this family of nursing. And the first thing that I was surprised with is being among the leaders. So like I'm in 1.2, and I was privileged to become the Secretary General Deputy. So thank you. So I have the secretary, but he's not around, but I pass his greetings. So thank you.
Venye mmesikia naitwa Shiro, but my real names zenye ziko kwa ID ni Nancy Wanjiru. I'm currently a 2.3 student, and I'm the one, mimi ndo treasurer. Do you know what a treasurer does? So I'm the treasurer of SNAPU, and I want to thank all of you for coming here. All of you are beautiful, wenye mnakaa poa, and pesa yenye mmetumia, just know it has been put to good use. So I hope you enjoy the night.
Good evening. Ofisi. Wanakuna suti kutusaidie. Wanakuna suti wasimame kwanza. Umevaa suti kusome. Wanakuna suti wasimame. Wewe, uko nyuma. I'm Duncan Oboja. In charge of SNAPU IT. I'm very happy actually. Nasikia fiti. Nasikia fiti kama hivi. Nasikia fiti. Na bado ndio tunaanza. Hata tutafika kwa wakati ndio tunaanza, si ndio? Okay. The first thing, like as SNAPU, tuna try to come up like branding SNAPU once again. So for the first thing we did, kuna bana umeona huko chini. The second thing tulifanya, we came out presentation our t-shirt. Our countries can see our t-shirt. Come on. And our countries. So this is one of our first achievements, like so in our branding pia kutoka nyuma. So in our next events, like SNAPU events, they coming events, so tunakuwa in t-shirts at least inatubrand more, si ndio? So we are moving ahead as SNAPU, na najua tunaenda mbali, na najua leo usiku tunajibamba.
ukianza zima sawa.
Good morning, guys. Such a morning, Mama. It's 25 a.m. So, good morning, guys. My name is Kennedy Dungu, class 2.3. I'm 10 days to joining the year. Really excited. Tunatakuwa senior. Sindio? I'm the organizing secretary, Snaku. I'm also the soccer captain. Nursing school tuko so privileged kuwa na soccer team tunachezanga ball na sini wanoma. We really are a team and tunaenda mbali. Side to that is that I really hope you guys are happy. Umefurahi kuwa hapa leo. First years wako wapi? Fresha mazee. Kama unaangalia Jerusha inua mkono. Ikondo sana. Nice one, guy. Nice one. Second years in the house, Sharon and company. Third years 2.3s, that is when you tunaenda third years in 10 days. Ndawa sisi kina Duncan, Celestine and Alex pia kwa klasi yetu. Ama mnaona aje? Sina wanaona pia. 3.3s pia wako around. Masita, thank you for coming. Kamau, former male delegate, sindio? Kazi wetu, kina Babu, kina Chancellor. The reason is to why we move hivyo vyote is just to show how diverse we are. In such a setting, mazeni event ya school. Event ya school, it's in such a capacity. Inaweza bring first year pamoja, second year pamoja, third year pamoja, fourth year pamoja. Na I don't think university pale KU, si wote, kila mtu ana shughuli mingi. Nikikam class after like 2 hours, 3 hours, kila mtu anaenda nje yake. But in such a setting, tuko na first year hapa ndani, atatuambia maybe Kimata endangi Daru. Si tuko rada tu, Kimata ndo bado anafunza anatomy, si ndio? But unaona kuna ile tu tuna integrate. Most of that tuko na wasako zingine, kuna education, kuna section wa shule, kuna medicine pale. So we are all here to connect, amati. So in as much as unaweza fikiria uone umespend a lot of cash and all, at the end of the day worth it, really worth it. Na venye Dana amesema ndo tunaanza tu. Hizi formalities mingi nini tuko njaa, tuko sherehe, leo ni Friday, tumetoka hosi, hiyo yote inakaa ama si ndio? So as long as we are here, let's take our time, let's enjoy, let's love ourselves first, si ndio? Tujipende mwanzo alafu tutaweza kufurahia wengine. Imagine. And the last thing I want to say is that let's bet on our school. Tuko na a really long way to go. Ukiangalia like a year for us to take 3 semesters. So by the time now na transit to the next year, it's like a full whole year. So tuko hapa pamoja. So tujibambe, tupendane, ukiitwa event we tokea, ukisikia kuna nini, we shughulika. Si ndio hiyo? Alafu let's learn to live joyfully. Tutajibamba. Si ndio? So you guys have fun tonight. Jibambe, it's your day. Do it like none other. Thank you.
Wapi makofi ya Snaku za the sit down. Thank you very much. Yes, naona watu ni wawili tu. Kiongozi. Master. Mkuu. Chairman. Show us your ways bwana. Show us your ways. Hiyo hai ulisema aje? Capital letters ama small letters? Ni sawa. Mimi nimesikia tu harusi. Na hiyo ndo furaha yangu. Ninajua niko kazi. Ama namna gani? Makofi yangu? Wonderful. Now at this point I would like to invite us to a moment of sharing. Yeah, it is sharing food, eh? Oh, watu wako nini mbaya? Wapi makofi ya sharing? Yeah, I would like to invite us to a moment of dinner, which is just in the next room. Unaiona? Adjacent. Hey, kumbe unajua kizungu? English guru. English captain. Wonderful. So we'll just move orderly in an orderly manner to the next room. We have our food. Then after that we'll be guided on our next sessions. Sawa sawa? Sawa sawa? Yes. Otherwise, it is a good night. Wadau.
So what we are going to do is, sisi wote we are going to be the judges, right? Yes. So, hakuna qualifications hapa, just come and walk and look pretty, sindio? Yeah. And then all of us are going to choose the Mr. and Miss. So, from number 3 for the guys. Number 3 for the guys.
Number 3.
There was a little confusion, but now this is number 3. Okay.
Alex Chancellor Makunda.
And finally, the Mr. The first runners up for the ladies. Celeste.